Ooh, I didn't like the legs right there.
From that shot, though.
There's that left hook, and you're mentioning it, Tim. The legs of Josec Ruiz are starting to shake, and Lebron is starting to see that and teeing off here in round 4.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on.
Introducing first out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 130.4 pounds, wearing blue trunks with yellow and white trim. He brings a record of 23 victories with 5 defeats, 3 draws, 16 victories coming by way of knockout. From Limón, Honduras, Josec Escorpión Ruiz. Introducing out of the red corner. He weighed in at 130.6 pounds, wearing red and gold trunks. He brings a perfect record into the ring. 14 victories with no defeats. 9 of those victories coming by way of knockout. From Aguadilla, Puerto Rico, Moncho Lebron.
Protéjense durante la pelea todo el tiempo. Buena suerte.
Well, 4 of his 11 scheduled 10-rounders went the distance, but he stayed active, fighting 3 times in 2021 and twice in 2020. And he gets off to a quick start. You see the skill and precision of Lebron early on, making Ruiz miss and then touching him up like he does there with the double left.
My goodness.
Lebron setting up the 3-piece. And just there's something about Ruiz that doesn't look right tonight. It's the opposite of what we've seen on this card. So many lefties converted orthodox. Seems like LeBron's the opposite.
No, I think LeBron is a righty. I think he is a righty.
That's what I'm saying. Tonight we're seeing a lot of lefties converted, and now we're seeing a righty converted lefty.
Yes.
Pay attention, Tim. Come on, man.
Yeah, well...
They say that experience can be costly, and for Edgar Berlanga against Marcelo Cáceres, he faced a tough opponent who dropped him for the first time in his career, but he learned from that, and that his only fuel is fire to get better. When a guy goes through adversity, a lot of times we see them look outward and try to change the corner. Well, Berlanga stays faithful to Andre Rozier, Dre, but he also brings in Kay Karoma and Mickey Bay to add elements to his game.
That's not a bad thing. And all those 3 individuals you just named, they know each other, they've come up together, and they work as one. So that is not a bad thing. I think it can only help. All indications, and from what I've heard, they had a great training camp, and he's ready tonight. But then LeBron's not playing fair. He's not allowing Ruiz to get his back. Extremely discouraging, frustrating. It's a lot of things for Ruiz, but that's LeBron's game, is to hit and not get hit.
There's a quick combination from Lebron, and this is the same Josec Ruiz we saw get dropped by Gabriel Flores in the second round of their fight in the bubble in June of 2020. Ooh. Nice flurry there from Lebron.
Did you see the step back?
Absolutely.
Create that distance, make him fall short, then the combinations fly. Ruiz falling right into him.
Literally. Oh, what a nice short right from Henry Lebron, and then he adds a 2-piece after that.
See, because the last fight you had Carrington moving forward, and this time you have LeBron. He's moving back and setting traps. And setting up his offense and letting counters, yeah.
Here at the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. You like what you're seeing so far? Tonight we've got a great month of March and April coming up.
I cannot wait for that Shakur and Valdez fight.
And he can ill afford a loss. And then Shakur is on the ascent. He's on the rise. So he has to keep the train moving by a spectacular win against Oscar Valdez.
2 different styles, 2 different ways of approaching the game, both successful in the way they do it so far. But one man will probably have to take a loss April 30th. You won't want to miss it here on ESPN.
Yeah, but LeBron is only moving one way. Just that half a step right there back.
Picking off Ruiz here in round 3.
Here, he can take a good shot, and he's just accepted the fact that, hey, I'm going to get hit, and if I land something big, then I'll get lucky. But
He's a rugged Honduran who usually has a sneaky good right hand, but for some reason against the southpaw from Puerto Rico, he just hasn't been able to get into a rhythm this evening. 3 rounds in the books here at the Hulu Theater at Madison Square Garden. All leads up to our main card that starts at 10 p.m. Eastern on getting his weapons ready for this evening's presentation on ESPN starting at 10 p.m. with Bauza. John Bauza opening up against Tony Lewis.
Hey, fellas, we hit the halfway point. Now I'm looking for LeBron to step it up. If he wants to separate himself from not only Ruiz, but just, you know, make a statement.
Nice right hook from Lebron. Now double left hand as Ruiz is just trying to hold on here in round 4.
Sometimes it's the corner's job to make the pupil, make the fighter believe and give them the vision on how to get the knockout. Hey, we're dominating this fight. This guy is not here to win. Be mindful of the big shot that he may try to load up with, but let's go to the body, go back to the head. Let's get him out of there because you can.
There you see the body work, and then follows up with the left hand, does Lebron.
Ooh, I didn't like the leg right there.
From that body shot, though.
There's that left hook, and you're mentioning it, Tim. The legs of Josec Ruiz are starting to shake, and Lebron is starting to see that and teeing off here in round 4.
Yeah, come on, come on, come on.
Because Ruiz has proven he can take a shot to the head, but not everybody can take a body shot, as we saw in our last fight with Shushu Carrington setting up his Andujar knockout with the body work, and Andujar digging with that right hand to the belt line.
See, now we're seeing a different dimension right now for LeBron. I was wondering if he had that in his bag of tricks. See, Ruiz, he don't like fighting bagging up. Ruiz like fighting coming forward. He likes to dictate the pace.
Now we're going to the halfway point, and we'll listen into the corner of Henry Lebron with Orlando Gonzalez. Come on, let's start going downstairs. You can then land a shot to the ear, but it all starts with the body work. And when you pressure him, what did he do? He stepped back. Come on. Come on, you're prepared to take the fight from him. Let's go. You're ready for this. So, guys, it seems like Orlando Gonzalez wants to see the same things you want to see, Tim.
Yes.
Him go after him, him get in his face and get this over with.
Sure they ain't got no recorder over here? They must got a secret recorder over here because the corner stepped up and did their job.
Actual instructions, a blueprint on what adjustments you need to make to finish the fight. And that's exactly what we're seeing from Lebron after listening to Orlando Gonzalez Sr.
Pepper him a little bit more. That's a perfect opportunity.
The body shots are the key. The body shots are the key to either get the job done or to set up a good headshot.
Available for that left, right up the middle.
See that right hand to the body, and Ruiz just puts those earmuffs on.
Right, but he doesn't know how to protect that body, and that's why LeBron has to stay downstairs.
You know, in other words, you allow your enemy to walk freely through your front gate, to your front door, and knock on the door. You don't want your enemy to do that.
He's knocking on the head of Ruiz here in round number 5.
Come on, man.
Till Ruiz lands again, and there's that right dig into the body, and you see the elbow of Ruiz come downstairs, and that sets up the jab straight down the middle for Lebron.
Yes, natural reaction for a fighter. Protect the ribs at all costs. Protect the liver at all costs. They're going to drop those arms and protect the body. That's when you go back upstairs.
Come on, man.
Tim was trying to hit everything, anything. It was a part of the body.
Like, don't forget the frontal lobe.
That was the target.
Man, listen to me. You hit him in the chest. My dad used to say, hit him in the chest. Try to stop his heart. I'm like, what?
Big Ray dropping knowledge.
I'm telling you.
That's the kind of stuff we were told at like 12, 13 years old. But
him in the regular
that's the kind of stuff our trainers told us.
Oh, man. Hit him in the jugular. All right. It's all of those before the first 3 minutes of action. And this is just all New York love going on in that locker room, Tim.
It's a New York feel, man. That's exactly. Both these guys are larger than life right now. They're feeling good about themselves, as they should.
Edgar Berlanga's got a lot on his mind tonight because he's got to shine. And Dre, fighting at home, it's always a blessing because you're around your people, but there's also a little extra pressure that comes with that. Last in this building in a 4th round knockout loss to Gennady Golovkin. That was actually in the big house at Madison Square Garden. And Lebron just making himself at home after you said, Tim, he just disregarded the security system, and here he is just dropping bombs on Ruiz.
Yes, he is. You cannot lose at home. That's a rule.
I lose to my wife all the time.
No, but I'm talking about rule in the ring. You cannot lose at home.
You know why you lose at home? You want to stay married for 22 years.
Fans, you know, they here to cheer you up and pump you up. Now, you don't want them to leave with sour faces and upset that they spent the money on you. You got to win.
Yeah, it's not only different to fight at home and to see those familiar faces and to have that different kind of pressure, because it's always pressure when you go into a professional prize fighting ring on ESPN. It's always pressure. But this is a different kind of pressure, y'all. And I just want, this is what Edgar wants, though.
Next Cotto, next Margarito, next Tito Trinidad, next Macho. And someone's dancing in the ring, and it's the guy from Honduras.
Oh, no.
Josec Ruiz in trouble here. Can Henry Lebron finish his 3-fight decision streak? That is the intent, and Ruiz wants more. Be careful what you ask
for LeBron to go downstairs and then go back upstairs. Go downstairs and then go back upstairs, because Ruiz has shown he can't protect himself to the body. He doesn't like the body shot. That will open up a clean headshot for LeBron. Good shot right there, right hook from LeBron.
Yeah, all downstairs from LeBron. Nice uppercut. He doubles up with the left uppercut. Now a left hook from Henry Lebron. 7th division champion behind the red corner, as we'll listen into what Josec Ruiz's corner has to say, because his legs are not looking good as he goes back. You got to keep coming forward, throwing 3-4 shots, not just one at a time, and keep your hands up. All right, Timmy, the fact that Ruiz isn't throwing punches sets up LeBron's big left hand.
Look at this left hand right here. Huge left hand landed. And look at the head of Ruiz. Almost ended up in that lady's lap over there in the front row. Look at that. Ooh, head get pushed back like that. You know, he cannot continue to take big shots like that. You know, has he won a round yet?
Absolutely not.
See, and that's the thing. That's the referee's job and the corner's job to understand that, hey, our fighter has not won a round yet. He may not win a round. This guy is strong. He's tough. He's more talented than my guy. Why stay in there? Let's go home early. Let's get our check, and let's go on to the next one.
Because Josec Ruiz
is keeping a close eye. He's keeping a close eye right now. He's waiting for that right sequence, that right punch to land, to get that stumble or that look.
Andre Rozier was telling us that he told Edgar Berlanga, I want 40 jabs against Coceres. They'll stop the fight. Give them a reason to stop the fight. And that's, you know, what Lebron has to give Benji Estevez, a reason. If he goes another full 8, because he's just looking dominant, as Ruiz landing something here in round 7, but he's just, it's whatever's left in the tank, Tim.
What he's doing is right now, he's taking this round off. I think he's going to come out in round 8 on purpose, and then we'll come back when you least expect
there's that left hand from Henry Lebron, and that is when Benji Estevez steps in. He gave him a reason to stop the fight, and that's exactly what Benji Estevez does. The crowd may not be happy about it, but that was exactly the right thing to do.
Err on the side of stopping it a little bit early. Maybe Ruiz could have gone on and finished the fight, but for what? To Tim's point, he hadn't won a round, and the likelihood of him winning a round was extremely low.
Ever since the situation with Magomed Abdusalamov, the New York State Athletic Commission has really reviewed how they handle the ends of fights and looking for fighter safety, and that's why this fight was stopped. As we take a look at exactly how this fight came to an end, Tim.
Yeah, like I told you, he was looking for defense right there, and then he stepped in behind the jab, started low, got those eyes, dropped those eyes down, and followed up top. Beautiful combinations, right, lefts. Boom, boom, that left hand right there. You see the legs of Ruiz. Look like he's trying to get peanut butter off the bottom of his foot. Stuck, in place. Just talking to the ref like, hey, what just happened? What do you mean you stopped the match? That's when you know a fighter's hurt, when he doesn't really realize that he's hurt.
For your winner by technical knockout, Henry Moncho Lebron.
2 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 7. He was winning every round of this fight against a very game Josec Ruiz. but it's 15-0, 10 knockouts for Aguadilla, Puerto Rico's Henry Moncho Lebron. We'll be right back.